How are you both?
I'm good.
Good. I love all your stuff, all your
All your
memorabilia.
stuff back there is so cool.
I love it.
Yeah, just I want to make something, happy and all like that, and just the stuff that you love, especially over the past 2 years. It's like I need something.
Exactly.
Smart.
That's what we're doing too.
Right. And it's so funny when I first saw the title of this show, I'm thinking somebody's finally doing something about people I know. Uh, but but it's a whole interesting concept. Now, Ben, I know you came up with this. Where did it all come from?
Well, I wrote a book about it in my 20s with the same title. It didn't share a lot of characteristics with the show, but it was always an idea that featured a character who was, sort of chosen by God, an unlikely person to be chosen. And I was talking to Melissa about it 3 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said,
I always loved it. I always loved the concept of if God were to choose somebody, would it be somebody spectacular? And the idea of that, no, it would probably be just an incredibly kind of like understated person. And I said, isn't that interesting? Because then if you would tell someone I've been chosen by God, who would believe you?
Right.
And right there, it's like there's conflict in comedy just built into every way you can slice that. It's in there. It's built into the recipe.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, it's like even thinking about Noah. He was just a regular guy.
Mhm.
And when he's building this boat, everybody's going, yeah, right, pal.
Yeah. I think if your neighbor started building a boat tomorrow, it'd be like, well, we've got to get to, you'd be like, okay, Paul.
Brian, stop it. Stop it, Brian.
But also, Melissa, it's one of those where it's a comedy, but yeah, you watch it and it does kind of like open your eyes on a lot of different things.
It does. And I also love there's so much negativity in the world that we're always just trying to put a little more comedy. And I think with what Ben wrote with this one, especially, it's always good when you can laugh and also take a look and be like, I love the concept when God says in this that, everybody's, for the most part, everybody's right and everybody's wrong. So just, if we could just all kind of agree to that, boy,
be respectful and don't, do no harm. I think it's
do no harm.
great,
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So we'll make sure definitely everybody go out and see or stay at home and see this.
Yeah.
And Ben, I love the cast too, especially your fellow office workers. I mean, all of them for both of you were just, great and hilarious.
Yeah, thanks. It's we were so fortunate to get the cast we did. They're so funny and they're so heartfelt, and they're all able to be comedy assassins, but also deliver heartfelt, great performances. So if you got that, you've got something special, I think.
Yeah, we felt like that ensemble, that big, messy, wonderful group of people. It was such a good time. Like every single day that we got to work with all of them, like the crew and everybody was just like this. It's kind of magic. Like you put together a big group and you always hope it's good. And then when it feels that great, you just think, okay, this is everything we hope for.
Yeah. Like you said, good group. And if I'm ever in a public restroom, I'm going to be watching out for Tom. So there you go.
Smart.
Thank you both very, very much for your time. Great seeing you and seeing you again soon.
All right.
You too.
Bye.
Take care.